My first job on the racetrack was when I was 14 years old. So I went to the summer jobs, went back to school in the fall and start back up in the spring. And I did that all the way through high school. And so I knew, I guess by the time I got through the first year and went back the second year, I knew this is kind of what I wanted to do. Before that, I thought I'd be living on a ranch or working, in the cattle industry, but I found the racetrack, and it was a great fit for me. I loved horses and loved the animals, and uh, I also loved the competition. So it all came together for me.
And who's the first trainer you ever worked for?
Well, the Asmussen family was my first job on the racetrack. I was 14 years old and took a summer job on the racetrack with them. It just lasted the one summer for 3 or 4 months, but that's what got me started.
When your name come up, people call you a horseman and not a trainer. And what's the difference between a horseman and a trainer?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't really have uh, an answer for that, but the only thing I can say is that our philosophy and is, I think the horse comes first, and we try to take care of the animal, and I think we're the caretakers of that animal, and we're responsible for that horse's well-being. And although we don't like to have any injuries of any kind, that's going to happen, but we try to head them off ahead of time if possible. And I think then the next important thing is winning. You know what I mean? First of all, we got to take care of the animal and take care of the people that take care of the animals, and we're responsible for that. But um, you know, when that's all in place, then we take them to the races and try to win whatever we can win.
How important is the people that take care of the animals?
The probably my biggest joy of training is actually coming out in the mornings and watching the horses, watching the progression of the horses, particularly when we're able to get a lot of young horses in, and you see how they come along throughout the course of their 2-year-old year, and then hopefully, many of them are able to go on into their, 3-year-old year and maybe have a career. But also, apart from that, it's I enjoy working with the people that take care of these horses. And we've got a bunch of great people. We got great staff. I've got people that have been working for me for 15, 20 years, and they're very, very dedicated, and I really appreciate the dedication that they put forth to taking care of the animals and the hard work that they put in. I mean, it's an extremely uh, labor intensive business. I mean, that's really what it's all about. It's very labor intensive. It's not, there's no robots that can come in and do the work that these people do with these horses. I mean, that's the one thing about the racetrack that hasn't changed is how we take care of the animals. I mean, it's very, there's, new technology as far as what we learned in the veterinary world, and, with all the ultrasounds and MRIs and X-raying and that sort of thing. But the day-to-day process of taking care of these animals it's all done, it's all hands-on, it's all by the people that do the hard work.
And who was a mentor for you?
Well, I had my father was probably the main one. I think he was the one that gave me the opportunity to go to the racetrack and get started, and never held me back. Did nothing but give me encouragement, and of course then I had a job with Jack Vanberg. He was a very popular horseman, very good trainer back in the day. He's passed on now, but he was he gave me a big opportunity in the business to train.